Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new review. Behind us is the new Kia Niro, fully electric. This is one of the best electric cars when it comes to range. We're going to dive in depth, exterior, interior, infotainment, all the details. When you're looking for a new car, it's all in one place. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more and click the little bell to get notified when I upload more videos. It's going to be separated point of view driving, no talking, and there's going to be night point of view review where I summon my impressions and you can see the car at night. How does it look interior, exterior wise? So let's, without further ado, jump into the review. Here's the Kia e-Niro. So this is the EX limited package. There are 5 packages. This is the one just below the top ranging spec you can buy. So this is front wheel drive, 150 kilowatt motor, electric motor with equivalently 204 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 7.8 seconds, so quite fun. And we have a 67.5 kilowatt hour battery, 64 is usable, and by WLTP cycle we have 455 kilometers of range. And I would say in real world, when it's nice and warm like today, it's almost exact. So you have 3 driving modes, Eco, in which you get the maximum range, then normal and sport. What's the price of this car? Specifically in Croatia, despite Slovenian license plates, this is a press car. In Croatia, final price, sorry for the traffic, there's going to be occasional traffic. Final price would be 38,300 in euros, so 38,300 euros. But there's 2 options. So you can get 10,000 euros discount if you buy with the cash, and you can get 9,300 euros government incentive, which is awesome. So the starting price is 57, and then it drops to 47 if you pay with cash, and if you get the government incentive at 38,300. So that's crazy. So without that out of the way, let's just focus on some details. So electric car, as we can see, only a bottom air intake for battery system cooling and the AC. So we have a radar on the bottom for the distance and emergency braking. We have fog lights on the sides, and these are your daytime running lights. And on the top you have turn signals, including with the 2 lenses. So we have here a charging port. So we have here n-niro, and it's locked. See, the car is locked, so we cannot open this. But if we unlock the car, I'm going to show you the key. So the key is familiar for those who have seen other Kia cars. So it looks like a detonator. So over here is the lock button. You have a little flashing red light down here, unlock, and the hold to unlock the cargo area. So if we unlock the car, you can see those turn signals. Those are unfortunately not daytime running lights because you have them on the bottom. And over here, if you press this little guy, you can extend the keychain. Is also a physical key. So I'm going to show you later. Coming to the other side, so very nice spec. We have 17-inch alloys. So they came with the Michelin Primacy 3. So these are special green X, if you can see on the bottom here. So those are made specifically for EV. So over here, nice alloy, diamond cut, gray silver combo, and very comfortable ride, I would say. So these are, if I can find the markings, so 215 55 R17. So there you go. So this is an SUV size vehicle. We have a nice plastic bottom protection all over, and we have some blue elements to emphasize this is a electric car. This is some sort of gray color, and I must say it really looks nice, even on the sun and in the shade. Now the car is locked because I went away. If you approach the car, it unlocks. I'm just gonna use the key and then show you this charging port. So Over here you have your Type 2, and then this would be the CCS. So you also have a little light here. That's a nice detail. And this is only maximum charging speed is 77 kilowatts. So this is a little bit limiting factor, because it'd be nice to have at least 100 or 150 kilowatt top charging speed. So maybe in the future Kia will improve this, but again, you have a very good range of this car. So no traffic. You can see the car from the side there, so I'm gonna come closer. So we have a button here which you can unlock, so you can see the mirrors, very nice. You have a blind spot physically in the mirror and a blind spot warning in this package. So this car has some extras. This here you can see 3 green LEDs inside. So this shows you the status of the charge, but you can better see it at night or when it's kind of in the shade like this. Rain sensor, light sensor I assume, and then lane keeping camera. And we have another sensor over here in the middle mirror inside. We have a nice roof racks. Maybe you can put here something. Nice shark fin, and then we have this spoiler extending. Now we have tinted rear windows on the back, and I must say they're really good. You can see through almost nothing. It's kind of weird they added a chrome on the bottom here, nothing around the rest, so it's kind of weird. Again, no traffic, just gonna back up so you can see the whole car. It has an elegant line. You have a little chrome over there, and again that plastic protection if you're going a little bit off-roading, but I wouldn't recommend serious off-roading, just something like this, dirt road. No exhaust, this is electric car, obviously. Parking sensors on the rear, and we have a fog light on the side and some also blue elements. So interesting detail is camera is on this wiper thing, so that's nice. Fish eye lens, 180 degrees. Have the n-niro badge and the Echo Electric, in case some people don't know. Warm lights for the LED license plates, so kind of wish all cars now have white LED, but doesn't really matter for some people. I've tried holding but I think it only unlocks, so it doesn't pop the trunk. It's not electronic, so you have to reach here, press the button, but then you just push it up slightly and it just, the gas struts do the job. So we have a nice axis. So we have 451 liters. If you knock down the seats, we get 1,405, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna correct myself. So if I was wrong, so we can open the roller, and it looks kind of shallow, but there is some additional space. So I'm just gonna put my bag here on the side, and so you can see here, you can put this up, and then you can just do it like that. So you can see the additional cargo space on the bottom here, around this wheel, and over here on the sides as well. So you get your Kia Type 2. This is so this is like a Schuko cable for European markets. If you're charging at home, and then you have here up to I think it's like 11 kilowatt and reflective vest. And over there, can't really show it to you because this is foldable, and of course you can extend this out. We also have here this mandatory first aid, emergency triangle, stuff like that. So you can see now with nothing inside. Tether points here, there, all 4 sides. One warm light on the right, and no 12-volt outlet, unfortunately. But you do have one big speaker on the back. So this car has the additional sound system. That's an extra option. You can close this up. Whoops, sorry. So, and the seats knock down, obviously, 60/40 with no middle opening. Have tether points on the sides there. Gonna close it up. Manual close. So it closes fairly nice. not too many rattle because the license plate is on the bottom. And just checking the car from this angle, looking nice. So let's get on the rear. Now the car has unlocked itself again. When you approach it, you would think it's unlocked, but it's locked. You just have to press again because it only unfolds the mirrors. Now you have some chrome handles, not a huge fan personally, but some people like it. And then on the driver door you have the cylinder for the mentioned key in your key fob. Very good closing sound. I think Kia has improved their cars, especially they've worked on this since it's electric. So I think it has a very good soundproof in the average. And we have here double ceilings. We also have a good seal over there. And then going to the bottom, you can put a key here and lock, turn to lock from the inside for the kids, so they cannot open it if you have toddlers, or I don't know, a little bit to 1 year old, a 2 year old. Roman 5 mean this is a factory tint. The window goes to up to this point and then ends somewhere here, so it doesn't go all the way down, but it goes fairly almost all the way. Hard plastic standard in the industry. Some plastic door handles. A lot of piano black in this car. Not a huge fan. Fingerprint magnet dust collector easily scratches. But look at this, interesting. This is the power window, and then you have here heated seats. That's cool. Also have a nice rubber here, and then this is padded, as you can see, very nicely. So the places you touch feel good. Then you have some nice white contrast stitching. Bottle area, also rubber, not too shabby. A large speaker there, and then you have plastic n-niro labeling here on the entrance, and then here this leather feels smooth, nice white contrast, and then it's perforated. Also over here, I guess you had a for the ISOFIX child anchors. And what's nice is you have this on the seat belt, and you have this to hold it. So if you want to knock down the seats, you just press here, or excuse me, pull, and then you can lower it down so you can see how it looks incoming traffic. And this is the rear look. This is when the seats are in normal position. You can see on the top the lights, and I'm just going to hop in. But before I do that, just to show you, so the electric battery is beneath the car, but you still have a little hump there. So interesting. And the seats, I'm tall and I had to go really low. So the seats kind of go low. So let me just hop in. So I was sitting at the front, but the front seats has this thing when they move back to the driver for easy entry. So I can't really reach there to push it forward, but I would have plenty of knee room. Even now it's a bit tight, but when I'm on the front, I have enough knee room. But the foot room might be a problem if someone's sitting really low. Have this nice strap. Let's hear the closing sound. So very good closing sound. I would say even maybe better than some German cars. Have here AC controls. No USB chargings on the bottom. I'm just going to show you the Headspace. If I want to straighten up, that would be a problem. But for an average person, there should be plenty of headspace. I'm 2 meters tall, or 6.6, maybe 6.7. Not really sure. Used to metric, not imperial. And the seats are comfortable. Also, this is nice. This is a little more stiffer, but still comfy. And there's a strap here. You just pull that, and then you have here 2 cup holders. So that's nice. Again, a no ski opening. And these go up, and then you can just press here inside for all 3 of them. And you can see the seatbelt aligner has this. So nice large windows, even a little on the over there in the C pillar. You can see as well good overview on the back. You can turn on the lights. Also wish they were LED. And then looking at the front, Very interesting. So let's get on the front. But I think you could squeeze another person here, but this tunnel shouldn't be here since it's an electric car. But okay. On the front, yeah, and before I forgot, the doors are going all the way down. So if you're washing the car, that's a good thing because there won't be too much water in here. So car wash test, just wash the car. So no water inside. And rear. So it looks good. It's all good. And then just opening and closing sound, very, very good. Same double sealing, one seal over here. And so this is padded, I can feel that. Sounds different, but this is hard to, you can feel the difference between these two. Nice speakers, so upgraded speakers to JBL. Fairly good sound, I would say very good. Again, then nice here, rubber here, over rubber here. So nicely profiled. And front and rear, you can close this to lock it. You have two memory set positions, so both driver and the front passenger seat are fully electric. Power windows, front are automatic, but not the rear, so makes no sense. Just put them on the rear, same. You can lock or unlock the car, lock the rear for the kids. Mirror controls, left, right, put it in the middle, and you can fold or just leave it on auto fold. Also plastic doorstep with n-niro. And over here we have a tire pressure information. So I guess the n-niro only comes with 17-inch alloys as standard, and then depending if you have more passengers, more luggage, you have to have a higher tire pressure on the rear for stability if in case you need to avoid a traffic accident or a moose, in case you need to go suddenly zigzag on the road. Now this I believe is when you're automatically charging, so it looks like an unlock button. Maybe when you're for your timing, when you're charging at home, you can just turn it off here or just automatically set it to whatever you have on the computer or your app. This is the fuse box, not a compartment. A light switch for the height is manual. This is for the brightness of the illumination of the head-up display. Side assist warning, VESS. This is like electric sound on or off. And then I have the lane keeping assist and the traction control. You can see here ambient lights, and over there on the front. I haven't found how to change them. Maybe there's the one light only, and then you can here put this down and unlock the steering column and push it inside, outside, up and down, all directions. You can close here, as you can see that, and then open the airflow. So, and interesting here, before I just jump inside, have this nice cubby area. Not sure if there's any light, I don't think so. So, let's jump in and nice look at the seats. Doors open fairly wide on the front. So, easy access, and then goes back. Good closing sound. I'm just testing because my microphone, if it's far away, just has horrible sound, but if it's close enough, it picks the audio right. Zooming out to the wide lens. So here's the point of view. You're gonna see, of course, again, point of view driving video with no talking, just pure driving, and then a night with the impressions on the road. Let's just follow the dash. Here we have a nice big speaker there, air blowing here. This is soft, but kind of speaks for itself. Speaker over there. This is all nice and soft. So this is really hard. This is a little bit less, but then interesting. Cockpit. It's like, it looks like it's in one piece because of this piano black. It's not completely piano black. Over here you have this pattern, like engraving, and then echo electric to emphasize, in case you didn't notice. As a passenger, this seems like a good, like matte chrome, but when there was a lot of sun, it was just horrible. This was just super shining in my face, or actually in my eyes, but it looks elegant. And then the black, piano black, we mentioned that, but the screen is nicely integrated and is high quality, so it is very good. And we have here a digital cockpit, so we have 1, 2, 3 screens maybe, and then the one over there. Now, steering is nice leather, might be vegan, I'm not 100% sure. Today most cars are switching to vegan leather. It's more durable, doesn't have funny smell. Contrast stitching, and then a big round key. I didn't get the new badge, but so for those of you who like to be in the control, there's plenty of buttons. Voice, phone call or drop, phone call, answer, drop, voice commands, switch, like FM, DAB radio. This is for the stations, this is for the volume, press to mute. Pages for the infotainment, cruise on off, actually cruise and speed limiter, and then this is for the infotainment, and then here you would move the speed for the cruise control, and you could reset or set by pressing, and press this for the distance. This is just to reset cruise control. Wiper controls, so you have here for the rear 1, 2. You have the over here intervals, and this is 0, this is automatic, and then intervals. Push it up or down, and then forward or towards yourself or opposite for the washers front and rear. Lights, this is off. Keep the light switch on automatic. This is position and lights on. And then you have the fog front and rear, and then again, I guess, to reset it. And turn signals, and you have automatic, sorry if the camera would focus, automatic long beam, so back and forward. Sport pedals, so you can see here engravings. So this is for less regeneration, and this is for more regeneration, recuperation. So you can control that there. Moving here, so the air vents are on the bottom, have nice hazards. Can't see them from the mirror, unfortunately. And then we have the power button. We have also, you can't hear this, but you can feel like you can feel the transition. This is for the volume. This is maybe for navigation, zooming in and out. Maps, navigation, not really sure. Navigation and map next to each other. Favorites, secret track, radio media setup. On the bottom is the AC controls. You can press this, then only the driver side blows. That's nice. In Volkswagen or Skoda, I didn't know how to turn on only the driver's side. Once I turned it off, have airbag information here. Climate off, directions, climate shortcut for the infotainment, front rear blow, AC on or off, heat, and EV as like a shortcut. I'm going to show you for the EV, like battery stuff like that. And then over here, both this is the fan speed, close the air circulation and keep it on automatic. Moving on the bottom, we have a wireless charger over here. There's a light that lights yellow or amber when it's connected. This is the USB-A, and then you have one for the fast charging. This one illuminates. This one in the middle doesn't, or maybe it does. And then the 12-volt outlet here on the front. Now you can route your USB cable through the middle. So if you open this shutter, there's an, as you can see here, and then beneath this area. So I'm gonna come back to it. Nice rubber storage area, very spacious. And then we have this, sorry, there's a little glare. So you can see here, reverse, neutral, and drive, and press to park. So you can just turn this wheel when the car is on. I have heated seats and ventilated seats. Wow, ventilated seats in Kia. So that's nice. Heated steering wheel, parking sensor, driving mode, Eco, normal, sport, electronic parking brake, and auto hold. So very, very good. The dash, over here you would press, slowly opening, big storage compartment. If I grab all of this, you can see that. No cooling or something like that. There is, I believe there's might be light, actually might be not. You can see that in the night. Drop this. So, okay, everyone, I'm cutting this in because I obviously forgot. So just to show you, these are the packages that you can get. So this is for the base battery, and this is for the top battery. So the base model has only 136 horsepower, range of 289, while the top rating battery has 204 horsepower and 455 kilometers of range. This is equivalent to base model 100 kilowatts and 250 for the bigger battery. So these are the prices in Croatia. I'm not going to list all of them, but this model I had on test, so it costs 57,000 euros. This is price in Croatia. So you can get a discount of 80,000 kunas, and government incentive is 70,000. So this is 10,600 euros of cash discount, and then plus 9,300 euros government incentive, which comes up to 19,900 euros, almost 20,000 euros discount, and then the price is 38,300, or this is in Croatian kunas. So I think that's a very good discount. I didn't ask, it's like really just cash only, or like direct payment to the bank, but I think that's still a good deal. And this weird hump is on both sides, just it's there. Seats are nice and comfy, so you can control the headrest. There you can control the seat belt. And let me just show you, so plenty of space on the top, but I am sitting, for my taste, a little bit too tall. So there's a truck just parked here. I think there's a creek, someone went to fill his water bottle. So this is my eye level. I can see the hood. The overview is good, even in the middle mirror. And if you need to check your blind spot in case you don't have the warnings. But I feel like I'm sitting a bit too tall for my personal taste. On the top here, we can press here. This is for the auto dimming. I believe the side mirrors are as well auto dimming. And then you have a nice compartment here, has some sort of spongy thing, so it doesn't rattle inside. And then you have the lights on or off, and when the doors are open. You also have documents holder here and privacy mirror, and then you can turn it on, but once you slam it, it just turns it off. So this would is not able to extend, so there's area shining still. And that's it. I'm kind of sweating here. I'm gonna turn on the AC just not to forget. So you get this nice shutter. I like to keep my phone here so it doesn't move. It just comes like this if it's going into the vents, but it could stay here. This is not rubberish, but still it's okay. When you slightly pull, because to open, you can push here for, whoops, sorry if I startled someone, 2 cup holders, and that's it. Middle armrest, nice leather, soft. Another 12 volt, another fast USB charger, and I don't think there are any gaps. And nice carpet on the bottom. So when you close, there's this area so you can put your cable so it doesn't get squashed, and it doesn't have levels, doesn't extend. So I think we covered all the details. Now we're going to turn on the power First click opens this, turns on the music. You're gonna just mute, and then this holds on for a while, and then you need to press a second time to turn on the electronics. Then you get this systems check. Now AC is running. Over here, you always have to press confirm. It's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna come back to this. It's gonna boot in a moment. I hope this air vents won't be blowing too strong. I'm just gonna see if I can lower the fan speed. There. Okay, let's focus on this screen for the first, and then I'm gonna switch to the big one. So the camera would focus. So you can see here, this is status of the charge, and then you can see here the actual range. At the moment, you have n-niro, and then you have the power and charge when you're driving, depending on your accelerator or brakes. And this is just kilometers per hour. Don't think this was changing. And then you have the odometer, exactly 3,600 kilometers, fairly new car, 26 outside temperature. And then you have the reverse spark neutral drive. And in the middle, if I press this button here, you can see here it's going to switch. I'm just going to come back because the camera will focus on the steering wheel. So we can switch here to the compass. If you have a navigation here, I believe if you have a route, then it actually shows you here directions, and then turn by turn. Then you have a tire pressure, speed warning, attention level, lane assist. Over here you have driver assistance, so you just press this guy to get in. You have a lane safety, lane departure, lane keeping assist, so it can just warn you if you're departing from the lane, or it can just keep you in the lane. So driver attention, high or normal sensitivity, and then you have the, I'm not sure what this SCC response is, but I just keep it on normal. Maybe like, I don't know, forward collision or something. And then here you have lane following, forward collision, forward collision, another one. You also have a huge manual in the glove compartment you can read, or just find it PDF version. There you go. Doors, auto lock, auto unlock, on speed, on shift, on unlock, vehicle off, on shift to P. And so lights, one turn indicator, 3 flashers or 5, you can turn it off, so the convenient turn signals. Ambient brightness, level 1 or level 2, ooh, level 3. How many levels are there? 4. So it's broad daylight, so really can't tell. It's going to be a night at the end of the video. Ambient light colors, white, gray, blue, aqua green, bronze, red. So you can change that for the infotainment. I see that first time, honestly. I'm going to put it on blue for now. Head lamp delay, and that's it. Wait, excuse me. Ambient light color brightness. Okay, that's it. Sound, welcome sound. I'm gonna, yeah, you can put that louder or whatever. Convenience, easy access, so off, normal, or extended. Rear occupant alert, welcome mirror light, welcome charging, wiper display, auto rear wiper, smart recuperation, ice road warning. So plenty of options here in Kia. That's really nice. Service intervals, so 11,000 for 300 days, 2 years, or okay. Other features: auxiliary battery service, engine consumption, consumption unit, temperature. Okay, let's just go fast through this. Kilometers, kilowatt hours, or kilowatt hours per kilometer. That's better in my opinion. Temperature units. So a lot of options just over here. Bar, PSI, okay. So So plenty of options here, definitely, and then you can reset everything. And the last one is the average consumption. So 15 watts, excuse me, 15 kilowatts. It's a fairly good consumption. I was going 130 on the highway. So this is, you can reset this, and then most of driving is an economical, normal, and then it's almost zero in dynamic, and this is the energy flow, which shows you when you're charging the car and slowing down or recuperating, but it doesn't move the wheels. And that's it. That's the whole odometer. Let's focus on this one. So this is your like home screen. So let's test the media first. So I'm gonna press the brake because the car wasn't on. So now if I press the ready to start driving. Radio media off. Why is the radio media off? Oh, I've pressed it here. That's why. So let's hear some music. Check. Sound check. So love this manual buttons, not those touch buttons some other brands use. GBL, very good sound, I would say. So definitely go and upgrade. But let's check the menu here. Over here you have a menu. Come a little closer. Edit home widgets. So this is the front widget. So you can have, if you have map, radio, electric vehicle, you can put climate, weather, or driving info or clock, and just reset to default. And then over here you have the edit home screen, and then you have the icons here, and then you can just press and hold, and then you can move them and just rearrange them. Or menu over here, you have a manual, you can read the manual on your phone. So this is like some sort of home menu for my setup. You can press here and then it brings you to that. So if you press here EV, so it's the same thing. You can see here like a map, how far you can go. Charging management, you can program charging departure, first departure time, and then you can set here what you want. Charging locations, charging a limit, DC. You can play with those. There's a lot of in-depth stuff here, so I'm gonna try just moving fast through these, and then that. EV settings. So winter mode, you can turn on that. Warning, I'm just gonna come closer. And EV route, you can show that as well. You can press here, you can see how much you were using a DC charger or AC. You can press here for more information. Same over here, you can lower how much percentage do you want to charge. So if you're not traveling, you can just set it to 80%, so healthier for your battery. And over here you can remove this on the side, so you can always have this like a split screen. So this is kind of different, shorten it, but it's nice to have it. So you always have the percentage, and then you can see the actual range over there. But on this one, you can see the battery percentage and the range, which I really like. Some other cars hide that because they're not confident in their range. You here have clock, date, and then you have here navigation, audio off, Bluetooth on, and then you can change your radio stations or by using this one, as you can see. So I'm not going to play music. And again, over here, there's this icons. So favorites, it's like folders or something. I don't know. You can add favorite stuff, manuals. I'm not going to go to that. Voice memos or USB. Apple CarPlay only when the car is plugged into the cable works in Android Auto. And your phone needs to be unlocked, or just give it access when it's locked. But my camera is my phone, so I'm not going to show it to you. I'm going to cut it in the inside. So very nice screen and graphics with Apple CarPlay. So, driving info. Here you would have your speed, disruption, the acceleration. EV comes back to the menu that you showed. Map. Over here you have your older points, the used destinations, and it could give you a route here. So we're just gonna stop guidance, and over here, just coming back, there's a menu to return. Then you have the navigation, and here you can press to find an address. You can have route guidance, key alive service, route options, conditions like coordinates, just assumed. So go back to navigation. So cool. Let me see here. Kind of confused, like you are. I could press that. So there was an option to come back to this, but just it's kind of confusing. You can see here, like at the distance, you can mute the navigation, volume. You can have 3D or north or positioning in front of you, where you are. So okay, and then route options, map view, 3D traffic, 3D buildings, stuff like that. Nice if you can type in here the spaces in the middle, and that's it. I haven't played a lot with that. You can have here resume guidance, so it's nice, and then you can switch to a like fully wide, but just I think this is fine as well. Home button to return, and then so here you have traffic information, live charging stations, I guess. You need to turn on the live service and stuff like that, but I didn't. More info on that with your Kia partners. Settings, vehicle settings. There's so many in-depth stuff here. So climate, the fog. I'm just going to swipe through these because the video is going to be super long. For all of you who are interested in purchasing the car, I want to see all the details. For driving mode, you can have Eco, and then you can see here, set Eco normal for climate control, maximum speed, recuperation. On the normal, you cannot set the maximum speed, and on the sport, driver mode, detail alert or no alert. So this, if you press the driving mode, you can have that, and that. Excuse me, the camera was not focused. So sport, eco, normal, sport. Again, you can see the range. Sport is less, eco more, and then normal is something in between. And then over here you can see when I'm pressing, you can see all that. You can go to the settings, which just brings you back to the same menu. So bear with me. You can reset on the bottom everything. So navigation, units, preview settings, satellite status, center information display, show a vehicle speed, vehicle symbol. So you can change the color. Oh, that's really nice. Road guidance line, you can change that color as web map color. Ooh, cafe latte, mocha, or milk. So it's kind of cool. So only Mazda, so Asian car manufacturers give you a lot of options, guidance, map data, default, stuff like that. Phone connection. So Bluetooth connections. So let's see, this is annoying, so it's stuck. Okay, connect here, add devices, Bluetooth system information. You can change the key pass, change the name, privacy mode, set to default, Android Auto and Apple Carplay are enabled. You can have personal Wi-Fi, and then in that case to share information or use the Kia Live. I believe that's for an app, so you can check your car status of charge, stuff like that. Return to map, This is options, zoom out, stuff like that. And your favorite button, general, GPS, 24-hour languages, keyboard. I'm going a little faster because this is going to just take a while. Voice recognition, you can set that as well. Display, and then you can have auto illumination, daylight and night, brightness, blue color filter. Look at that, that's really good. You can turn off the display, and then you can have this, or you can have a digital clock. Somewhere in the settings, media, I guess you can play videos, and then sound. Or here you can put recenter it, sound system, projections. You can turn on the beeps here, but it's kind of annoying. And then advanced, high, level, low, medium. Equalizer, you can play with the bass, middle, treble, recenter, volume ratio, the navigation and stuff like that. And I covered this, so yeah, that's all. And going to home, plenty of options here. And then the climate control, you have a nice here, digital, driver only, AC, but that's all on the bottom here. And kind of nice. And the climate brings you to the climate, as you can see, or that. Yeah. Over here, if you go to seek, you can change radio stations, and you can come to your favorites, whatever it was. So it really wasn't specified, and you can just have it to turn off or on display. That's nice. The navigation. Oh, that's what the map is for. Ah, yeah. So that's makes sense now. And then media, Bluetooth or radio. Sorry. And then here's setup. Just comes to the setup. So very nice. And then if you want navigation, I guess you can zoom out with this one. That's everything. We've covered all the details. Cutting this at some point, I didn't realize I forgot to show you the backing camera and the parking system. So when you hold the brake, there's a lot of light. You can see on the park light is on, it's red. If you go to reverse, you can see the reverse camera. So it's decent graphics. Turns the projection with the steering wheel. Then you have the neutral, I guess only if you want climate control on, and then you can go to drive. Press park and it goes red. If I discover something else, I'm going to show it to you. And then over here you can have driver information once you turn off the car. It always says check rear seat, but there's no one there. 45 minutes almost. It's going to be a long video, but covering all the details. Just to show you the hood. So you open it right side of the badge, you just push it to the left, and you need to use the little leg. So no frunk, although I think they could have managed to put one in. This is your washer fluid, the blue thing. This is where the firemen need to cut the power, and in case of emergency, I must say this is fairly light. I think this is aluminium, and even have the sound insulation, so that's good. So less weight, unlike Volkswagen ID, which has this in metal. You need to drop it from a higher point because it's not going to close, and then it closes perfectly. And then you have this nice rubber here all the way to the light. There's a little bit gap here, but this is good because it's better aerodynamics, less drag or stuff like that. I'm just gonna turn on the LEDs for you because I want to show that, and then we're gonna switch to the night point. So I'm gonna drop the key here, press the start stop twice, and then let's just turn on the lights and turn signals as well. So you can see the LED lights, see the turn signal. So these are LED pattern, but you have classical bulbs inside. And then That's your turn signals, and then your position lights. So continuing at night look, so we're gonna use the key, press the unlock, and you can see the bright LED lights. Very nice looking. It's a little walk around the car. So nice look. The side. Now, if we approach the car, you can see that the front door handle has illumination, nothing in the rear. Just gonna lock the car. I'm going to unlock it again. You can see those LEDs and turn signals. Very nice. No LED, at least not cold light, it's warm light for the license plates. Now let's open the cargo area. So we can see decent illumination, although I think every car should have at least 2 lights on the side, not 1. Over here there's a street light behind me, so you can see a little bit more, but it wouldn't hurt to have 2 lights for the future reference. And let's check the rear. You can see nice and warm lights in the interior of the cabin. No puddle lights, nothing, no illumination. These do illuminate when the car is on. That's the only thing that illuminates. And then checking the front. So the front is nice. We have some ambient lights, not too much, a little in the middle armrest bridge and on the dash, nothing on the doors and the sides. So let's just hop in. Wide lens. So this is sort of a point of view. If I switch the light off, let's just turn on the electronics, press twice. So this would be the nice point of view. There's going to be night point of view driving with my summon of the impressions behind the road, so don't miss that. Zooming back in, you can see a very nice digital cockpit. The buttons illuminate red. You also have a bunch of buttons over here that illuminate red or a amber when you turn them on or off. Now this is for the brightness. So the illumination on the side. You can see also these buttons when you like lock the rear. There you go. You lock the car, nothing happens, but this thing does switch. So ambient lights over here and over there. AC controls, everything is again red theme with yellow when things are on. You can see the USB fast charging. This one goes yellow, so this one that I'm covering, just turn on the lights. So when you put your phone here, this goes yellow, so you can see a little bit better now, a lot brighter, how the interior looks like when the light is on. So you can see things a lot better. Now unfortunately the glove compartment, I'm shocked, doesn't have any lights, so you'll have to turn on the cabin light, same as the cup holder area or the inside area. Nothing. There is this USB illumination, so if I switch the lights off, you can see that only when the cover is off, so when you close it you actually can't see it. Nothing in here, but you do have this really gorgeous and beautiful, and then everything is well lit up. Although not sure why they didn't add a little bit more in the doors, maybe, or just these pockets. It would be useful. This is all nice. This is the night mode for the navigation, but let me show you how to change the LED background lights or the ambient lights. So go through this menus and then you go to the lights, and then ambient lights. You can choose the brightness. So I've set to, so the level 1 is kind of dim, and then level 2, then level 3, and then level 4 is the brightest. So ambient colors, so white, gray, blue, echo green, bronze, and red. So let's start from the white. So this is the white color, and I'm gonna switch to the gray, so I see no difference. It's like just a little bit dimmer. So and then the blue, it's the one I've selected, and then going to echo green. So that is nice, kind of follows the theme from the car. Exterior, and then bronze is kind of yellowish, warm, and then you have the red, which is kind of sport. But everything is so red that I think I personally prefer the blue one. So there's a limited number of colors, so no violet or something like that, but it is what it is. So yeah. So the lights, I'm going to show you outside the city. But this is the long beam. So just unplug the car from the charger, you can see. So full charge, 426 kilometers in the eco mode. If I switch to the normal, 419, and in sport 411. And over here, if we press on the EV, you can also see full charge, 426 kilometers. Cutting this at some points so you can see the reverse camera. It's not too bad when there's a good illumination, but when it's dark, there's a lot of film grain, so but still very helpful. And that's it. That was the night tour. Now so I'm just going to turn on the front and rear fogs for you, and the turn signal, so you can see the exterior lights as well. The car is freaking out because I need to leave the key inside, otherwise it's gonna freak out. So there we go. Those are the turn signals. Wish they've added maybe something more like dynamic turn signals. You have one fog light on the left, and I think they should have added, since this is LED technology, why use a bulb? Because I know it's cheaper, but still LED lights spend less energy, so it makes more sense with the electric car. And this is the look of the front with the fog lights on. So also the fog lights are not they're warm light. They are not white like the rest of the front headlights. Okay, I hope you liked the video. Type the comments below if you have any questions, and what do you like or dislike about Kia Niro. Smash the like button, it really helps me a lot with the algorithm, and share it with your friends if someone might be interested in the car. As always, stay safe on the road and at home. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.